during my long rant, I wasn't rant, my camera cut off, and I have no idea where it stopped recording. So, um, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I guess it's just lost footage. I hate when I used to blog on MySpace, and um, it wouldn't save. It would like when I go to save it and post it, it would just totally disappear. I feel like that just happened. And I thought if I do it this way, that would never happen to me, but apparently nothing's foolproof. I guess it would help if I kept my hand off of the shutter button, which apparently is why I can't get my video, whatever. Um, so yeah, I'm in a better place now, and I don't feel like I'm worthless. I feel like I'm worthy, and nobody should be this big anymore. It's so unhealthy. And I feel like either I'm going to participate in life and live and experience things and be happy, or I'm going to sit on the sideline and watch life go on without me and die. So failure is not an option. And I'm in it to win it. One of the things that really, really prompted, like I was already looking into working out and stuff, and I was already, trying to figure out what's going to work best for me. One of the things that helped speed it all along was I saw her video about, your fat win, and she just named all of this stuff, and I'm listening to her, and I'm getting ready to laugh and stuff, thinking it's going to be all funny, but none of it was funny. None of it was funny to me, because everything that she described, just about maybe one or two things out of 20 did not apply to me, but just about everything she said was so true, and I saw myself in her jest. Um, and I pretty much cried throughout the whole video. But it was eye-opening because it was almost like she said a lot of the things about me that I think all the way off in the back of my mind, but I never really focus on it because it's bad stuff and it doesn't feel good. And when you hold the mirror of truth in front of you, it's not a pretty picture. It's really hard to swallow. And that was that was a tough one for me. It was really hard to watch that video. But I made myself watch it completely. And then she got to the end and she cried and she was so disgusted. And I was right there with her because that's how I felt about myself. I'm the biggest I've ever been. I've never, ever been this big. And it's getting to the point where I don't even have ankles anymore. I have cankles. It's disgusting. And my feet are always swollen. My back's always hurting. And I don't know. I'm tired of walking into the room and have to assess, okay, where can I sit? Is that chair going to hold me? Is it sturdy enough? I very rarely sit in lawn chairs. And every single place is like confrontational for me. It's like, can I sit here? We go out to a restaurant to eat. Are they going to put me in a booth that I can't fit in? Things like that. Because it's gotten to the point where some restaurants I can just barely fit into the booth. And God knows after the meal is over with, it's hard for me to get my ass out of it. And it's just, I don't know, it's just gross. Nobody should ever let themselves get that way. And if you are on the heavier side and you're telling yourself, well, everybody's not meant to be a size zero. You're right, everyone's not meant to be a size zero, but nobody's meant to be morbidly obese either. And it's fucking disgusting, and you are kidding yourself. Really, you are. Just like I was kidding myself. And I tried very hard to be comfortable with being fat and say, yeah, big girls are sexy too, blah, 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 blah. But that's not. I'm not gonna say that's not true because some people are love sexy, but that doesn't mean they're healthy. And I want to be healthy and sexy, not just sexy. But you know, shit. Some skinny people are sexy and then they just drop dead because they're not healthy. I want to be healthy and I want to be there for my guy and I want to be there for my mom and I want to be there for my sister and my brother. I want to be there for my new nephew who's coming into the world. And God knows I love him and I haven't even met him. It's weird how babies have that effect on you. And seeing my niece go through her pregnancy, it's so, I don't know, I can't even find words to explain it. It's a really beautiful thing. And I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying the journey through her. I know my pregnancy may not be anything like hers, but the fact that she's healthy enough to even get pregnant is one of the reasons that prompted me. I'm like, okay, I'm about to have a new nephew. He's going to be a baby. I'm going to have to be able to keep up with that boy, you know? I want to be able to go visit my cousin. My cousin Erica lives all the way in Arizona. I've never met her son. I have yet to meet her son. And I don't even know if I'd be able to because I probably have to buy 2 plane tickets, which is bonus, but I don't know. I don't want anyone to kid me because I'm big. I'd rather just be a normal size. And big is not a normal size. And nobody in their whole life, if you're a woman, unless you're like, what, 9 feet tall, 8 feet tall, nobody should wear a size 32. Nobody should wear over a size 24. Ever. Ever. Unless you're just like super tall or something. But there's no reason to be that big. There's no reason at all. So, and I'm not trying to be skinny or anything. I just want to be healthy. And, mm. And I was able to get through the whole workout. And the funniest thing is that even while I was doing it and I was in agony sometimes, Tony Horton has a really great personality. And sometimes he's kind of funny. But other times it's just, I don't know. Half the time I wasn't even looking at, like, I'd see what they were doing, and then I'd find a area in the room and just focus on it. Like, when it came to doing the jabs and stuff, I just pictured my fat tuck and I just beating the shit out of him. Because, you know, I'm tired of wearing a fat suit, so I'm really excited about this. And I actually have a lot of energy now. Like my body physically wasn't tired. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I was tired and I wasn't tired when I got done. But now I feel fine and I can actually get up and clean up because I still got a lot of cleaning up to do because we're still putting shit away. Like, you see that mess over there? Yeah. Gotta straighten up all of this shit. And I moved some heavy boxes out by myself. Oh, here's the other thing. My back was totally hurting before I started. And I did the workout and my back doesn't hurt anymore. Maybe just a smidge, but and actually, I feel like I'm already seeing benefits in this just first day, and I didn't even go as intensely, well, hell, I didn't go as intensely as I could have, but I still pushed myself, because, you know, he said, take it easy the first 2 days, so that's exactly what I'm doing. But the third day, and I'm into it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well I do at the end of the week. I really am. Because I keep telling myself, even though I can hardly keep up with them now, by the time the end of the week comes, on day 5, I will be so much better than I was on day 1. And by the end of week 2, I'll be so much better than I was in week 1. And the next thing you know, it's only 30 days and I'll probably drop like 10 pounds or something. So I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know, I'm excited. Very, very excited. I guess that's it. If you are trying the power90 workout and you can't keep up, it's cool. Don't beat yourself up for it. Take a break, like you said. Just water, walk around in a circle and just get back into it. Because it's not going to be easy the first day or the first week or even the first month maybe. Who knows? It depends on your fitness level. And I am very out of shape. Oh, wow, I'm so out of shape. I mean, even during the first minute of stretching, I was already sweating. So, yeah, I'm out of shape. So you're not alone out there. And I was going to say wish me luck, but I don't need luck. I don't need that. I don't have to say wish me luck because I already know I'm going to do good. I will say to those of you who are doing it, even if it's not power 90, if you realize that you need a change in your life, in your health, or in a bad relationship, or whatever the change is, and you realize that you need it, and it should have been done a long time ago, and you're finally doing it, congratulations. And if you're not, stop kidding yourself. Alright, I'll see you next video. Hasta pasta.